Hi, good evening, Bobby. How are we doing?
Good evening, Paul. How are you, mate?
Oh, I'm cracking, mate. I
What,
say that every week that I'm cracking.
what time's you trained you?
uh, it's just going to run over my head. Look,
Huh?
the background there.
it it's you've got some cracking pictures there. I like the
Uh,
Yorkshire born, Yorkshire bred. I've got a T-shirt that says that now.
yeah, strong in
And
the arm, thick in the head.
well, my son bought it for me, and I won't say that he thinks I'm big and fat, but it's massive. But I do
Well, there you
I do
go. You
wear it.
see, I'm on a slim one, so I'm okay.
I do
Yeah,
wear
good
that.
evening, Kelsey, love. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Ralph, good evening, Bibby. Good evening.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, good to see you all. Yeah, Boris Shadow. We can't see any of your name there. Can you
Cy
see?
Bennett.
Yeah, Si. How we doing, Si, mate? Si's a good lad. Noxie's on. Evening, Grandad, he says.
He does. Evening, Noxie. Mank
Evening.
Dank, free the check. Yeah, you're not wrong there, mate. Free the check. Love it. Hashtag free the check. That's what it should be. But we're not on here to talk about my grandson.
No.
We're on here to talk about me because I'm more bloody important.
But I'll just add that anybody who wants to catch up with what's happening with young Chegg, Paul, Grandad Chegg, Chegg's granddad, Paul, does an update on a Sunday. Is it 7 o'clock?
It is, yeah. And there's on my channel there's a playlist called Chegg Updates or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but that's
yeah.
You can get it there.
So you can get anything you want to. It's still got them up, so you can go back and follow the full story if you like. Up to
Lewis, Ralph, you can join me on a panel on a Sunday evening at some point. No good. It was no good joining us on a panel tonight because we're not talking about Chegg. So
no, it's a separate
thing.
Live he does once a week, and you can get all the updates there. If you want to follow this story, he goes back maybe a month now since you started them.
I think so. Yeah, I think last night was me fourth, and maybe the fifth, but it is getting better anyway. So.
Si, can I just say, Si, just chill it. I'll put you up there, look, so we can see. Just
I can see it
tonight, Bob. Started my new job today. Nice one, mate. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's always a bit nerve wracking your first day, isn't it? Tell us about it, Si.
Beat me to it, Bobby. There, you see.
Official topic talk. That's a friend of mine, Steve. Good evening, Bobby and Paul. Hope you're both well.
Good evening. Official topic. If you're new to me, you've got to remember I'm a silly old bugger, and I can't get into my head that people have got all these funny names. You know, it takes me all my time to talk them. I don't know how to explain, but that's what it is. Evening, Queen Chegg. Sorry, Bobby.
I can confirm the silly old bugger bit.
Yeah, it can. Hey, you've got room to talk. We just had half an hour of silly old buggers. Hey.
There you go. A bit of a compliment there, Paul.
What's that?
Can you see it on the other screen?
Okay. Well, I can see one in yours.
Oh, right. But, it was brilliant yesterday.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. Channel's dying, pal. Give it up. I tell you what.
That's
sling your hook, basically. If you don't like it, piss off.
There you go. I'll let you know, guys. Paul's a little bit ruthless there. He does not take prisoners. And I've started doing the same. So if you've come here to have a dig, it's not going to work. Am I right, Paul?
You're right, yeah. I don't take any crap. I don't, don't get me wrong. I don't just say to people, piss off or whatever, because I disagree with them. I tell them because I think the comments are crap. If you want to make shitty comments, go on your own channel and make them. Don't come on mine. Anyway, that's my gob for the day.
Anyway, Ralph Reckitt wants to know, Bobby, Grandad, Jake, can we do a Sunday karaoke night, please?
You'd have to leave that one with me because I can do karaoke stuff. It's getting the music and having it to hand is the problem. Okay, but we can give it a go. I'll give it a go. Kung Fu, Chegg definitely getting him in 15 years. No, he isn't. You're talking out your ass. Whoever you are, you're talking out of your ass. So I suggest you get off the channel and keep talking up your ass. All right? So piss off. Noxie, hi. Ralph, what's all them things for? I don't understand half of these little things that come popping up. I don't understand them, but
what's that?
You know those. I don't know what you call them. Miniette, though. I don't know. You know the little picturey things. I can't do that. Bibby is a top lad, Grandad. I've introduced him and whatever forever to you, Chegg's Grandad. Right? Okay.
No,
that's fine.
You know Noxie, don't you? Noxie's a nice
I know Noxie, and I noticed Bibby last night. So that's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't having a go at Bibby. I was having a go at Kung Fu Chegg or whatever his bloody name was. Kung Fu Dickhead. It was something like that. Anyway.
So, have you been watching football?
Oh.
Well, there's nobody else answering me.
Right. Are they? Sorry. Yeah, I've been watching football. Yeah.
And what? Poor old Scotland are out, aren't they?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you my perspective on the Scotland match. It looked like England playing. They looked like England playing. They were just kicking it backwards all the time. They weren't attacking. They weren't going forwards. It was all a case of sitting in front of the whitey liney thing, whatever you call that white line, and kicking it backwards and forwards between it. Exactly like England play. A bag of shit.
They're playing for safety. They were looking for a lucky goal and then sitting back. And that's what England did.
They did get robbed of a penalty. It was definitely a penalty.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
But it was a 92nd minute goal that took them out.
It was a lot later than that because there was 10 minutes extra.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm thinking at Germany game. Germany game, but similar.
10 minutes extra, and it was basically the last kick, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I was swapping about because Germany were playing, and they got an extra time goal, last minute goal.
Yeah. They were losing.
Yeah, they won all the way.
Anyway, it's. Have we missed anybody? Baby, we've said hello. Kelsey, we've said hello. Sweetheart. Sai, have we said hello? Jason, I don't think we've said hello to you, Jason. Well, there you go. Hello. Evening. Hi.
Hi, Jason, mate.
So, that's got the football out the way. Man, there's 2 games on at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Spain and some no-opers and some other no-opers and some no-opers. I can't remember. There's 2 matches on. One on BBC One and one on BBC Two at the same time. So...
Oh, he's on. I think you've got in a bit of a fan there in Ralph Reckitt.
Well, I tell you what.
That's the karaoke one lad who said that.
Have you just come back from another one, Bellender, too? Because you're a dickhead. Fuck off.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why you bother. Why do you bother? Because you're just wasting your own time. You're not wasting mine because I can swear like a trooper. And I can certainly give you some shit. So piss off to your own. Okay. Anyway, you're not on my channel. If you was on my channel, you'd be gone. Sorry, Bobby.
No,
I do apologise. I'm swearing. And I did come on with the intention of not swearing this evening.
Don't let it upset you. Listen, Noxie, his other half, Clary, is watching, but she's working on the laptop. She says hi, Grandad.
Clary, hi. It's nice being on a laptop, isn't it?
You're getting a bit of sport look.
I can't see it's going too fast for me. Sorry. Official topic. Go on, Paul. Give it him. Yeah, well, I will if he comes back on. Anyway, I haven't come on here to listen to shit and for somebody to give me a load of grief over what they think I should be doing. You know, it's not a pissing democracy in this channel. It might be on everybody else's, but it's not in this. What I say goes, and if you don't like it, Sling your hook. All right, that's me. Sorry, Bobby. It's upset me. Let me just hide myself for a minute while I
No
calm down.
worries. No
I'm gonna
worries.
calm
You're
down.
okay.
Okay, you carry on.
Hey, we're fine, mate. We're fine.
No, I'm calming myself down. So you carry on for a minute.
It's
Okay.
we're getting lots of thing is that whatever you do out there, whoever comes in to have a dig, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. You're wasting your time. And I'll tell you why, guys, because majority of this chat and the last one we had, there was too much love for anybody to listen to it. It's all positive normally, and you just didn't. You're a fish out of water in this chat. If you're going to start being nasty, you know, you're like oil against water. Simple as that. Is that enough? Is that enough Yorkshire sayings, Paul?
It is, Bobby. I'm quite impressed there. Water. Well, get in there.
Oil and water.
Anyway.
You know where I get that from? My father, right?
Aye.
My father used to say, he used to have a few little phrases, my father, he always said. And one was, the man that says he understands a woman's a liar. Well, like oil and water.
Yeah. Have you got any spanners in tonight, Bob?
I have. Kelsey's on mine at the moment.
But she's on mine as well, so she can. I don't think she can do two.
I don't know. She might have worked something out.
I'm not sure how it works.
She's a smart lass. She's a smart lass.
Oh, I know she is. I know she is. But you know, I don't want.
No. I've normally you're.
So, Bobby, I do apologise because that dickhead I've just had a go at was on my channel.
Right.
So I'm just going to go and kick him off altogether. So.
Right. Well.
Okay. So you carry on. Anyway, what are we going to talk about this evening, folks, besides me losing my rag?
Well,
hi, Bobby. Hi, Grandad. V. Good evening.
Listen. I know a couple of Geordie folk. They're good people, and they do have similar words to us. I mean, they'll say "bairn" like we say "bairn" for a babby. Now, my wife plays out because I call them babbies, and it's babies, but we call them bairns, don't we? Now, the Geordies call them bairns as well. Now, Clary's picked me up there, look, saying water is Geordie. I think what it is, Clary, is that we're good people share these kinds of words, and we're all good people.
Yeah, it's this area, isn't it? Up north.
Yeah.
Area. You know, we all have those kind of words. Baby, knobhead, get in. Get them told.
Hey, listen, guys, who in the stream, we don't want you back and forth with them. You don't need that. I've got Grandad here to sort them out, and Kelsey's on the ball. So don't you be getting upset with anybody who comes in and starts.
No, we don't want you to get upset with people.
No, we don't want we don't want us chat people getting upset.
So sorry, I was just laughing at a comment I'd just seen on my channel. I presume it'll come up on here at some point. Oh, there you go.
Can you put them on stream so we can see? There we go. I had Bobby on a burner phone. Well, I don't know much about what a burner phone is.
Yeah, well, funny enough, I do.
Go on, then.
No, it's just a phone. It's a different. It's a phone, basically a different phone, but it's a throwaway phone.
All right.
What your class is a throwaway phone, you know.
Yeah.
What you do is you have an old phone and it has a SIM card, and you pull the SIM card out and chuck it, and put another SIM card in. Anyway, so that's my take on one of those.
Can I just a second?
Yeah.
Si, I'll put you up there. Look, Si, if you just put something in my chat, I can make you a mod, but I can't find you in chat. So if you can put it in chat, I'll make you a mod, and it give Kelsey a bit of a free moment or two.
Anyway, I've got rid of that dickhead. I've deleted him. So where are we? You see, we've just had like 12 minutes of dickheads. Well, I'm not saying everybody's a dickhead. What I'm saying is, you know, I can't understand why people come on who are not bothered what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I just think it's a waste a waste of their time, and it's definitely a waste of mine.
Yeah. Si, you'd have to come on my channel. I think it looks like you're watching on Grandad's channel, Paul's channel.
Craig, I don't have a wife, so you know. I've got 20 phones.
Thanks, Kelsey. I'm just chatting. Kelsey's spot on, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's absolutely great at this job.
So do you know Si?
No, I know him, and he's a good man. And yeah, I trust him.
How do you know him?
Online.
Okay.
Online, but right. I know him, and I trust him.
I'm not giving you the third degree. I'm just saying.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he can be a bit scary, can't he? Hey, he's having a go at me now.
Benny Boy wants to know when you're back on Night Owls. Well, he's asking a stupid question there because I don't think you're going back.
No, I think Night Owls at my days there have gone now.
Benny Boy, you're wasting your time, mate. He ain't going back on.
No.
That's answered yours. He's on my channel anyway.
Paul's stolen me. He's stolen me off Craig.
Anyway, why don't you put the kettle on, Bobby, and make Grandad check a cuppa?
Do you think I'm safe to make a cup of tea?
No, I don't really. I think he's, in a way, I think he's trying to have a little dig, but I might be wrong there. But I get it like that anyway. So.
What's that about?
That grumpy guy's view is a horrible little creature. Hello, V. Who are we talking about? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about somebody else who's in the chat? Because if you're talking about me,
well, if they are, it's right.
It is, yeah. Yeah,
no,
I'm horrible.
I tell you what, folks.
I'm horrible.
I knew as soon as I met Paul that we got so much in common. It reminded me so much of a lot of people I know. I know he's a Yorkshireman, but the no-nonsense side of him shone through straight away. A lot of people, Paul, could be feeling insulted sometimes by direct approach.
Okay, V, I've read your answer, and that's fine. But you'll have to forgive me because I can't differentiate between what's said in the chat if you're talking to me or Bobby or you're talking to somebody else. If you're talking to somebody else, I think you should really give me a bit of an idea. Anyway.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, to be honest, we've both of us got two different chats up. We've got a chat at one side and a chat at the other.
Yeah,
the one side it's amalgamated, it's mine and Paul's, and the other side is a solo one from his channel. Yeah, so we don't want to leave. We don't want to leave anybody out. So we're back and forth. So
go on. I thought you were just going to go through.
Let's talk about this picture behind you. Then, has that got significance? That train?
Yeah. Do you know that train there? It's in a little village called Wetwang.
Oh, you've taken us there before. You've shown us that.
Yeah,
before.
It's a little village called Wetwang, and it's one of these. What they call these train lines that are from closed down and they've reopened.
Oh, right.
Call them. Heresy. I don't know. History or anyway, it's one of those lines. Heritage
lines, yeah.
It's a heritage line.
Right.
Now, it's only half a mile long.
Mm-hmm.
The line's half a mile long, and they've got two what they call trains, and one of them is that one. If you can see it, It's a little shunter, and that's not swearing. That's what it is. It's a shunter.
Yes.
And it goes from this halt, can't see what it's Fimber halt. That's the station. Goes from Fimber's just outside Wetwang. So it goes from there and it goes for half a mile up the rail there. Mm-hmm. Now, what you can do at this heritage line is you can go and you can drive the train.
Right.
So you can drive, I don't know how much it costs, but there's a cost. So you can drive that train that you can see there, up that line, and then when you get to the other end, you drive it back again. So you've had to go driving a train, which I don't think there's many of the heritage lines to let you drive their trains.
It's a grand experience if you can do that, because it's in a beautiful countryside, isn't it?
It is. Wetwang's quite nice. It's just on the side of the walls there. It's lovely. It's a lovely place. Well, the whole of East Yorkshire's lovely.
Yeah, we've got one near us, which is Keighley and Haworth Railway.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
and that's the one that were featured in the Railway Children.
Well, somebody was on about Pickering last week, I think, on our chat. And funny enough, my sister put up a video on her Instagram account of them going to Pickering and getting on the steam train and having a drive along. So, I might check it out and see.
Someone's
ever been to Wetwang? It's not Wet Wang. It's Wetwang. All one word. Wetwang. Okay? And I've been lots of times. And quite honestly, if ever you've been to Brid from West Riding, you'll have been through Wetwang.
Right.
No, it's you're talking about the archaeological site, which is not in Wetwang, it's outside of Wetwang.
Yes.
And I think I had a picture of it up last week. I'm fairly certain my picture last week. So it's not in Wetwang, it's just outside Wetwang. Anyway, that's your tour of East Yorkshire Village live.
We've got a lot of stuff like that in up north, haven't we? Fortunately, it's still preserved, if you like, where a lot of stuff has gone, hasn't it? Sadly. So yeah, and where did you get the pictures, the Yorkshire pictures from?
Which one?
The one on the background.
The background one. Yeah, well, I just got it online. It was just there online. I went to Yorkshire, East Yorkshire online or something like that, and there was a couple of pictures. So,
well, where I am, we've got quite a bit of history. As you know, in West Yorkshire, they're famous for the Brontes. Bronte sisters. And that's quite a good story. And just round the corner from where I live, their uncle had a parish, because he was a vicar as well.
Right.
So yeah, it's quite a lot of history, and the Brontes are spread quite wide. And they're at Scarborough, up on hill.
Really?
One of sisters is buried up on hill in Scarborough. You got a castle up there, haven't you?
They have, yeah. Yeah.
One of the sisters is buried up there, way up. As you walk up, you can see a grave. So they're well famous in Yorkshire.
I think they're famous all over, aren't they?
Well, they're famous from Yorkshire, should I say? I mean,
right, yeah.
In the time that they wrote books and published, the only way they could get them published, was as a, what do they call it when you use another name? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pseudonym, is it? Is it a pseudonym?
Yeah, but it's another word in when you're writing. Anyway, they had to actually pretend they were a man, because publishers wouldn't publish anything from women. So the early part of their life, they were writing stuff and sending them to London, because that's the only place you could get it published, and they were pretending to be men. So a lot of their early stuff was actually down as a man. It's an interesting story, because the old story of the Brontes, but it's been overused that many times. It's been told that many times. It's one of those things, and that's where the parish up in Haworth is down the hill, is where the railway is. The heritage site where the railway runs, and you can go on that. I mean, they do a Christmas special and all sorts on it. For Santa.
I can't remember. I took my kids, and can't remember who was on it, but we went on a Christmas Polar Express
All right, yeah.
And for the life of me, I can't remember where it was from. I think it was from Pickering. And we did a Christmas thing where you went on the Polar Express. Some of it was good, but some of it was a bag of rubbish.
Mm.
But yeah, it's all right. Okay. Anyway, does anybody know why Yorkshire dartboards have no trebles? Probably because they can't add up. Don't know.
It is true, is that?
I know I played on a double only board, but I'm sure I played on a double only board down south as well. So it might
I
not be
don't
just
know,
the
but
Yorkshire
I
thing.
knew that fact. I knew that fact. So you were talking earlier. I'll just let my dog out. I'll leave it.
Yeah, okay. Leave me to talk, and I've got now to talk about. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, Queen Chegg, yeah. Well, I love the Polar Express. I just thought the hot chocolate was crap. But yeah, it was all right for what it was.
Yeah. The faceless account. You're right there. It is actually called a Yorkshire dartboard. I don't know the story behind it, but I've seen many a pub when I was younger that had the Yorkshire dartboard in.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, well, I'm getting told off by my family now. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Polar Express was amazing. Right. I think I might have been at a different one than
All
you.
right. You don't know who's listening, do
you? No. Anyway.
So you were talking earlier, maybe in future sometime, putting a phone number up so that we can have a chat with somebody.
Yeah. Do you think it's, I've thought about it and thought about it, and I thought, well, yeah, that would be all right. But if I just put that at the bottom, just to tell them first the rules, if you see what I mean,
Right?
because I'm going to put a telephone number up, and it ain't going to stay up forever. You can, if somebody wants to just have a quick ring in, have a chat with Bobby or me or whatever. Just remember, I have control, and if I don't like what I hear, you're off, basically. Okay. So if you want to give it, do you want me to give it a go, Bobby, and see how it works?
You can for me, mate. I mean,
Yeah.
so they all know the situation, Paul, and
that's fine. Paul if you want me to give it a go, we'll give it a go. So, folks, let me just have a look in the chat.
That's Brian's got a nice point there. My aunt bought disused train station when closed, filled where platforms met tracks, filled in turned two buildings, either platforms, added wall to meet buildings, glass roof, middle. But bloody hell,
That's
is that
quite good? That sounds quite nice.
It does, right?
So, who was that? Brian. So, Brian, whereabouts is that then?
I love projects like that, and I love to hear that people.
It sounds really, really interesting.
It sounds as though they've rescued it.
So, who's this one then?
Noxie,
there you go.
Noxie says we have the Polar Express up here at Xmas time. It's brilliant, and the kids love it. We get a bell, and the ticket is stamped, just like the film. You also get hot chocolate and marshmallows.
Well, that's
good, doesn't it?
That's what we had. So it's probably the same one because we drive for bloody hours to get to it. Anyway, I didn't rate it, but the kids did apparently. So I was a little bit disappointed with some of the things. Anyway, there you go. It was all right. So, Josh, I hope you're not in my channel, mate.
Where's Josh?
Anyway, you're not. So,
oh, come on, Josh. Let me sort him out there.
Anyway, so Has Brian answered his question? Has told us where this railway station was?
He's not set out yet.
No.
But it's good to hear that people do things like that.
It does, yeah.
Oh, somebody were in Haworth today. Yorkshire Pods, how are you doing? Have you ever been to Haworth? Have you been to Haworth, Paul?
I have, yeah. And
Tonight.
I always, it comes up every week, doesn't it? I always say, "Oh, I had a pub near there." Well, I did, and I can't remember where, but it was near there because I can remember going into Haworth and looking at the Bronte places and stuff.
It's a mighty hill he's had to climb.
It is, yeah.
Now then,
and
Brian's got back to us.
Oh, yeah, right.
Cambridgeshire near Eli, Little Port. Nice one, mate. It sounds a great project. That
it does, yeah. It would be nice to see some photos. Just as a point. Anyway, I'm going to put this telephone number up and let's see if we
right. Okay, mate.
Okay, so we'll give it a go and see if anybody rings. Well, like I say, just remember, if you're going to ring, just remember I'm at the other end of the phone. Oh,
so
I'll be listening.
I'll read the number out. So if you want to call with Paul, hey, I'm a poet and I don't know it. You want to call with Paul, or myself, or either both of us, or a question you like to ask, you can call on 07933 973753, and Paul will take. He's on the call board, so any rudeness or anything like that, Paul will not hesitate to.
Well, not necessarily rudeness, but I do have limits.
He will not hesitate to deal with it.
Well, just disconnect. So, I presume people will know my limits now anyway. So,
evening,
anyway, there you go. You don't have to do it. But I just thought, well, it might be nice.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody wants to call in and ask a question.
So,
I mean, you're going to get a straight answer for anything about Yorkshire. I think we can cover it between us. And, Yorkshire being the biggest county in the country, and it's God's country.
Definitely.
We've got a lot of history. And unfortunately, between us, me and Paul's got over 100 years' experience.
We have, haven't we? I think it might be 150 when you add it up.
Yep, could be.
I was born last century, and I presume you was as well.
I was mid-century.
Yeah, so was I.
Well, just past. I was only a bairn when the Beatles were out, so let's put it that way.
Oh, right.
No, just before. Well, let's say I'll go as far as Elvis.
Elvis, yeah, because he was fairly early, wasn't he? Before,
yeah.
So, yeah.
But it's everything's changed so much.
It has, yeah. I'm just I'm trying to catch up on the. I'm trying to catch up on the chat.
Where's that? Mini Scotch Egg is having to go, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Good night, Mini Scotch Egg.
No, take care. So let me go in through. Oh, I don't think So I presume, well, there's a couple there who I think are having a conversation between themselves, but there you go.
Well, listen, guys, I know it can be daunting calling, and if you don't want to,
they don't want to. It's easy. It's gone now.
Yeah, we'll work some of that for another time, maybe.
I'm easy, quite easy.
Right, Brian's at it again. Look, do you want to read that out?
Just let me get my chats back. Stayed in family from 61. Uncle bought RAF Barracks 2 with Big Woods, Norfolk or Cambridgeshire. I'm Scots born, grand born, God Manchester. Had farm at Fens, Little Port. Right.
Bought RAF Barracks.
My
heck.
In Norfolk. But so there was quite a few of the RAF places were being sold off, wasn't there? back in the day. You've missed it, Ralph. Sorry. It was up for long enough. Try again next week, I suppose. So,
Hey up.
Okay.
Have we got a call?
Yeah, there's one coming in. Just going to see what it says first. Yeah, private number. I might not get it. Hi.
Hello. What's happening, Grandad Check?
Who is it?
It's Ralph, mate.
That's Ralph.
Okay, Ralph.
How you doing, pal?
I'm fine, mate. I don't know you, so.
I've spoken to Ralph.
Bobby knows me. Me and Bobby's got on past, haven't we, Bobby?
Yeah. How are you doing, Ralph? Can you hear me, Ralph?
You should be
Bobby.
able to.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, pal?
No, we can't hear each other, Paul.
Can't you hear him, Bobby?
I can hear him, but
he can't hear you.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, Grandad Check. I'm so grateful, mate, for what you've done to you pulled Bobby away from Video Craig, mate. That's good. I'm not
I don't think I've done that, quite honestly, Ralph. I don't think I've pulled him away. I think he's pulled away on his own merits.
Yeah, I know, but he's got a better thing going now. Do you know, YouTube can make it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Grandad Check. You remind me of my granddad, mate. You're funny. You're my wavelength, you pal.
I don't know how to answer that one, quite honestly. Was he a bit of a?
We're not doing a collab. So we're not doing a collab. Me and you, Bobby. Then we'll go somewhere in Yorkshire. We'll get a Char Dickinson and Beezy in them. Mind dang. Have a little meet and greet.
Yeah, I'm not into. I don't want to disappoint you, Ralph, but that's not me. I'm afraid. I'm a private guy. I might not look private, but I'm a private guy. Okay?
No, yeah, fair play. I used to be private when I used to be a male escort, but I had to stop it because of fucking.
Well, you would if you were a male escort.
Job centre were getting involved, so I had to cut my ties.
Yeah.
But glad you've got a good. You two together, you're doing good, mate.
Yeah, we might. Do you know we might even get it where Bobby can actually talk to you at the same time as me.
And I'm not joking here, yeah. People might think this, but if you ever need me to represent anyone in court, I'm the man. Listen, I've been a criminal myself. I've been through it all myself. If you need me to represent anybody,
I tell you what, are you trying to cast aspersions there? Because there's nobody in my family except one.
No, listen. You might be getting me wrong, mate. Don't think I'm not judging anybody, mate. I've been a criminal myself. I'm just saying I've been in the court of law and I know how to represent people. I've represented my friends, you know, and I know it goes, mate. Nothing against. I'm not trying to be fly or sarcastic, mate.
I didn't think you were being sarcastic. No, I was just saying, you know. Well, I have my own opinions on life, and you have your opinions on life. So let's just stick it at that, okay?
Listen, can we not do a karaoke now on Sundays? I can do all the karaoke, and you can just be the host. You two can sit there, and I'll do all the songs.
You know, I'm not quite sure about that because hearing your voice, I don't think you've got a good singing voice, have you? Quite honestly.
Well, don't put a song on now to try.
No, I don't. But Ralph, I think I've actually seen you on. Have you been on BC's channel?
I've been on I've been on Night Owls. I've sung a few songs, but
you sung a few songs. So I've heard you sing before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
all right.
I like my old songs, like my Kenny Rogers. I like my Dolly Parton. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm only 34, but you know what I mean. I've got the gift of the gab.
You know, I'm not having a go, Ralph, at all. Please don't take it the wrong way. If you think I'm having a go, because I'm not having a go.
My dog's barking. Get the kids.
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm gonna cut you off now because Bobby can't talk to you. You know, if we were both interacting, it would be good, but we're not.
I'll see you on Sunday on the panel. So,
all right, take care. Thank you for calling.
See you later, pal.
Take care.
That were Ralph. A little bit nuts is Ralph.
Yeah,
but
I have seen him on VC's channel.
I do think he's got a good art, but He can be easily led, but he's an born entertainer. He is a born entertainer. If he gets up and does a song, he gets everybody involved. He's just one of those fellas. But I think he's good at that. Everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, like I say, I'd have probably had him on a little bit longer.
Yeah,
but because you can't interact.
Yeah, it's
not the done thing, is it? I mean, I know. I'll see why it's not. You should be able to hear and interact at the same time. So, but I'll find out.
We'll search it out. And if it's your first time talking to Ralph, he's hyper, so it can be a bit daunting sometimes. But I think I do like Ralph. I think he's okay.
I can honestly say, Bobby, I haven't spoken to anybody except you and Kelsey.
Right.
I don't think there's anybody except from my family, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody else on these chats or as subs or whatever they call these people that I've actually met and spoken to. And like I said, that isn't Ralph in the background again, is it?
That's my dog.
All right, okay. I thought that was quite quick of me. Like I said to Ralph, I am a private person.
Yes.
And it might not come across on here that I'm a private person, but I am. And I'm not into this going out and having
it's
big meetups and I'm not. It's not me.
No.
And besides that, I don't drink anymore. So I'm a bit of a boring old git. I can still party though.
Each to their own, isn't it? I mean, it's what you like, whatever you like doing.
Yeah, I can still party in the party time.
I mean, I don't go out hardly much because of my health, basically.
Yeah, Josh, I am. Just bear with me a second.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Yeah,
Josh, I'm a private guy. I didn't say my grandson was a private guy, did I? Dickhead.
Is he in my chat?
Oh, he isn't in mine.
I can't see him.
He's there, Josh. There he is. That one. There he is. Look, him. But there you go.
Well, Kelsey's in my chat, so if you can see it, Kelsey, I'll leave that with you, darling.
He's only just come in because I haven't seen his name before.
No.
Anyway,
we'll work something out with that. I mean, there must be a way that they can hear both of us. They can hear both of us. I mean, Bibby were on about phoning in there, and Bibby's a nice lad.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave it with me, and I'll see if I can get it. I'll see if I can get it to for us both to be able to interact, because I can't understand why I could hear him and you couldn't. Or could you hear him?
I could hear him.
But he couldn't hear you.
Everybody could hear him, and you. But I couldn't interact with him because he couldn't hear me.
Okay. So I'll see why that is. There'll be a setting that I've missed somewhere. Anyway, but I'll sort it, Bobby, in the end.
Yeah, of course.
Might not be next week, but we'll give it a go. Yeah. Craig's deviant in closet. Some people talk Chinese to me, and I have no idea what they're talking about. So, anyway.
You're being called Pops here. Look, Pops pulls no punches.
Noxie, I spoke to Bobby last week.
Mm-hmm.
Did she? He? Yeah. Hold no prisoners. Yeah. Well, I don't know how to explain myself. I really don't. I'm not on YouTube to have 10 million viewers or 10 million subs or whatever you want to call it. If I've got one sub, it doesn't make any difference to me. Right. I don't really give a rat's ass.
This one, Paul, is interesting. Have you both been on that hill tram at Scarborough? I could put my life on it.
I think I went on that. I don't think it's called the hill tram, is it? But I think I went on it when I was a young lad. And
you were only down the road from you, Scarborough.
Yeah, but I was from Brid, and Brid and Scarborough don't mix.
Oh,
Never
right.
have done. It's not, it's one of those places that, well, in my life, back in the day when I was a young man, we didn't. The furthest we went was Butlins at Farley. We didn't go anything past that.
Right.
We didn't go to, because all it was in Scarborough was hills.
Yes, the old town's on an hill, isn't it?
But I do recall going to Scarborough, and I do recall going on that train, tram, whatever it is, going up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a sneaking suspicion there was a fair or something on at the bottom, and that's why I went there.
Right.
I've been there a long time ago, though. I was probably 14 or 15-year-old back in, that time of my life.
Right. Well, I went on it probably about 10 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago. I'd taken my lad and his girlfriend come along, me and my missus, and we'd gone to Scarborough for the day. And I remember going on it. I mean, it's only a short trip uphill.
It is, yeah.
It is. But it is an experience because it's very, very steep.
Well, that's Scarborough, isn't it? It's bloody steep.
But yeah. But it's a novelty, isn't it? It's a novelty thing. People go on because it's novelty of it. And I must admit, it was probably built to save time and people having to walk uphill.
Yeah.
No, that's probably that's the reason they had it. But I don't know if it's connected to that big hotel. Is it the Grand?
I don't think it is really. I think it's a little bit further up than the Grand.
Yeah, it's near there. But I was just wondered if they'd commissioned it originally for their, because
I don't know, really. Might have been one on top of hill.
Right.
One of the big places on the top.
Yeah.
I don't really know. When people used to go down to the beach, in trolleys and shit to go bathing when they couldn't go bathing. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
In the Victorian times, when women weren't allowed to go run across the beach and jump into the water, they had to go in little huts.
That's right.
Pushed to the water where they could walk down into the water and then come out. And
I didn't know that.
Into the
hut. I remember little huts. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it was the huts on the wheels, but I mean, that was in the Victorian times. I don't think you were about them, Bobby, were you?
No,
no, I didn't think you was. Okay.
Well, you went about then. Come on.
No, I wasn't, but you
tell me you knew Queen Victoria.
No, I didn't. I've seen her. I saw her once on a coin.
Aye. Well, have you noticed new coins out now with kings?
I have, yeah.
There's quite a few of them, isn't
there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's quite a lot of coins out with the king's head, with Charlie's head on.
Yeah.
Well, all new coins will have his head on.
I saw a £20 note with him on. Last Friday.
I think they all came out last week, didn't they? Or a week before.
But apparently, I don't know if you knew, but the first note that they print of the new king, it actually goes to him, framed.
Oh, what a fucking cheek. Don't you think he's got enough?
It's a bit, it's a bit egoistic, isn't it, that?
Yeah. I didn't really mean what I said there. I think it's a good idea that he gets the first one.
It must be a weird life, though. I mean, all right, they've got the lifestyle they've got, but to go through life with your face on a coin, on a note, it's just crackers, isn't it? It's crackers. It's tradition that goes back that far.
It wouldn't be hard to recognise you, though, would it? Bit like when I used to be on the post office wall, people used to recognise me all the time.
Aye, they love the royals. You don't. Simple as that, isn't it? I hope you've got another one. Are you leaving it tonight? Because we've got 8 minutes.
I've got another what?
Another call here. Can I hear it?
No, I haven't, Bobby.
Oh, it must be my missus. It's my missus.
It's not mine, because I would see it on my desk.
No, it's my missus there.
Okay.
I thought
is she trying to ring in so she can tell you to put kettle on or something?
Aye, I won't be surprised. Won't be surprised.
Bibby, everybody wants Bibby to call in. Well, like I said, I will sort it out. I can't do it tonight or whatever, but I'll sort it out where we can all interact as three. Where we could interact as three is we could have sent them a guest link, and they'd have interacted then, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
it's all trial and error, isn't it?
It is. Yeah,
trying something different.
I mean,
and if I can just say, Paul, he's bringing different things to it, which I'll give him all the credit. He's doing most of the hard work. He's bringing this to bring a phone call on, and the background and the pictures. It's all down to Paul's work, which I think it's nice. I think he's getting it. But I'll be honest with you, he's got the experience in IT, but I haven't. But he's still learning the program format, aren't you, mate?
Well, like I said, oh, bloody hell, I didn't realise this stream was that long. Okay. I've been looking at the wrong chat, but there you go. Like I said before, 7 weeks ago, YouTube was YouTube. I looked on YouTube and I saw a video here and there. I didn't know that people made videos for YouTube. I just thought it was an educational thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can learn things up.
Yeah. So I knew nothing about YouTube, and then of course, the shit hit the fan, didn't it? And I thought, well, I'm going to get on and hopefully keep memories alive. It wasn't my memories; it was my grandson's memories. I was trying to keep alive. That's what I was on for.
Yeah.
And so everything is new to me.
Mm-hmm.
The IT software and shit like that is not new to me, but how you use things is new to me.
Getting round it,
and I like things to look nice. You know what I mean? If they look nice to me, hopefully they'll look nice to other people. So
now then, have you heard of Langswaith? Langswaith. I worked in a place called Langswaith for 2 months. Apparently, it is where the series of Creatures Great and Small was filmed.
Wasn't Great and Small, and didn't they?
I've never heard of Langswaith.
No, it'll be up.
I've heard of Linthwaite. I've heard of Linthwaite.
I have, yeah.
And Slaithwaite.
Slaithwaite, yeah. So they'll all be round about the same place, won't they?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about All Creatures Great and Small, and again, I'm going to come back and say we used to have a pub in the village that was where what they call the people who were in it.
Tenants.
No, the people who were in Great and Small. What do you
call the actors? Yeah.
Stayed at this pub, and in the pub is all the photographs of all these actors and all the other things. And I can't remember the pub. I can see it in my head, but I can't remember it. And so that's the only place I can remember for All Creatures Great and Small. But I might have a look during the week and see what it says about Langswaith. See if
it sounds very much like Linthwaite. And that's quite rural.
We'll find out, Noxie. We'll give it a go.
We'll have a look.
And we'll see. But it's a nice part of the country anyway. If that's where it was, it's a really nice part. Is that side of Yorkshire?
Scooter rallies, look, yeah. Brian went to Scarborough, more seaside at scooter rallies. They always attract these rallies at coast, don't they?
Well, okay then. Bobby, Langswaith is a village in North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire? Ooh.
Yeah. And I don't know what this says, but Langswaith is one of the few villages in Arkengarthdale, North Yorkshire, England. It's 3.5 miles from Reeth, and it's in the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Well, that's where Yorkshire Dales National Park is where they filmed All creatures great and small.
That's what he said, aye.
Yeah, well, that's where it was.
I've never heard of that.
No,
and
I haven't.
It's not far from me. If it's outside Leeds, but
it's not near Leeds, is it?
I thought you said that just out 3 miles out.
Reese.
Oh, right,
Reese.
yeah.
R-E-E-T.
Yeah, it's up nearest place in York, North Yorkshire does it. You know, he likes York. And
I'm trying. Well, it's Richmond area. You know, if you
right, yeah. So it's quite high up. So
it is high up.
I very rarely get there that far up there, but yeah, I'll have a look at that because it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm just pulling out on the map just to see if I can find where that pub was that I was on about. I can't. Masham. No, Masham. That's near Ripon, isn't it? So
yes.
It's that area anyway, but it's not that. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll have a word with somebody who knows where it was. Anyway, there you go.
Well, Paul,
that's where it is, Bobby.
right. It's coming up to an hour. Can you believe it?
You know, I think there was a scooter rally in Brid last week, or maybe the week before. Yeah, I think so. I'm fairly certain there was a scooter rally. I'm just having a quick look through, see if I can catch up with the thing that comes up where people are typing in. Chat. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Anyway, Bob, sorry.
Yeah, we're coming up to an hour, Paul.
Are we?
Can you believe it?
No, I can't really.
I feel like we haven't been on 10 minutes.
You know, last week it was like that last week though, wasn't it? Where it just basically flew by last week, and I thought, well, really, I don't know where it went.
It went quick. Maybe when Paul fills up, we'll have a random calling, and we'll have a look.
Okay, what does a random calling mean?
Well, when you say you feel like letting people have a call up and have a chat with them,
all right,
we'll do that, and we'll try and work out just exactly why they can't hear me.
Yeah, I'll work it out. I'll find out why it's not attaching to your. You can hear, I can hear, I can. I think I might have it in my head now. I better not talk anymore because it might go out my head by the time I've finished. Anyway, people.
Yeah, and listen, put any comments on the video or on this below this for any ideas that you think you'd like us to chat about or things you'd like us to try out, and we'll have a chat about it, me and Paul, and see what we think.
I know somebody wants a quiz, and
yes,
and I have been
a few requests for that.
Yeah, I have been looking at doing a picture quiz, but you know, I have other things to do in my life, so I can't devote all my time to YouTube. But I'll give it a go. I'll see if we can get something sorted. August. What's happening in August? Is it Yorkshire?
I think he's talking about going to see him.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, folks, I'm trying to do something that I told people I can't do, and that's multitask. I'm trying my hardest to multitask, and I can't do it because I'm trying to read, I'm trying to interact with Bobby, and I'm trying to think why that pissing phone didn't work. You know? Anyway, so
you know, let me just tell these folk in this chat. He said to me today, did Paul, he says, I says, bye, Hick. You get you don't swear sometimes, you. And he says, did I swear? Did I swear? He doesn't know he swears, does he?
I did tonight, though.
You've just done it now.
Oh, that?
Yes, the P word.
The what?
P-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Oh, that's not swearing. Anyway, but I did apologise for swearing earlier because it was only somebody in the chat had got me.
Oh, I know, you got a bit riled with them.
Yeah.
But no, listen, majority of it, you've absolutely been great in the chat.
You know, I don't want people to think that I'm I don't know what the word is, you know, like the hanging judge.
Oh no, you're not
I'm
biased.
not that at all.
You're not one-sided. It's just tolerate nonsense.
I don't mind people disagreeing with me. I don't mind it at all. You know, so it isn't disagreement. It's when they put something in that basically is wasting my time.
Yeah, and their time. It's wasting everybody's time.
Anyway, so it's a TTFN from me for this evening. Thank you all for joining in. Just remember to where's my hand? Oh, it's there. It is. Just remember to go down there somewhere. Press that bloody bell. Somewhere here, so I don't know where it is.
Well, look, Chad Dickinson says it all. Cheers, old lads. Good crack. Keep it up. You're smashing it. Bobs and Gran.
Bobs and Gan. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I enjoy my night. I really do. But I'm just trying to keep talking because I'm looking on my software for the thing.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll say a few goodbyes because we're running over, and then I'll let you say a few goodbyes. And so thanks, Paralytic Zone. How are we doing? He's a good lad. He's going to come and chat to me on mine next week.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Kelsey has absolutely A1 as a mod. Lovely girl. Thank you, Kelsey. Noxie, good friend. Mandank, Brian, you've all contributed to a great live here. Beezy, Ralph rung in, Queen Chegg, right. Lots more. I'll let Paul give a few more shout outs and then we can get a send off.
Well, there's one, and I never noticed there's one in the chat called Danger Mouse. I never noticed.
There you go. I'll let you do a few.
So, good evening. Not good evening. Yeah. Hello. Welcome, Danger Mouse. Good night. Faceless account, Bibby, Noxie, love you all. Queen Chegg, love you lots. Who else? Kels. Well, I don't have to say anything, Kels, do I? Quite honestly. You know,
Mini Scott Chegg's gone. Minnie's
gone. She'll have a bad head. We had too much ale at the
official
weekend.
Topic talk.
Anyway, so
faceless
we're
account.
gonna TTFN for now.
Yes.
Hopefully see you next week. Don't forget, subscribe to either Bobby's account, my account, or both.
And we'll see you next Monday.
And we'll see you next